Welcome to this quick tour of the Omnirota system. We'll walk you through some of the most commonly used features, starting with staff details and moving on to rota creation and management. We'll cover viewing and editing staff profiles, adding and managing leave, both directly and via staff requests, entering dates such as public holidays, school holidays, and practice closures, preventing certain staff from being scheduled at specific times. Then we'll take a look at how rota rules are set up and used to generate our rota. We'll also show you how to create and edit rotas, print or email them to staff, run reports, and use the support system. Let's start with the staff list. Clicking here shows a list of all your staff. The display order here usually matches the printed rota. This can be adjusted in the settings, which we'll cover later. Let's look at an example, Arthur Abel. In the staff details section you can view or edit important information. Staff type is used for reports and rota rules. Maximum sessions per week is used to fairly distribute shifts or limit workloads. This can also be set as hours. Default room, if using the room booking feature. Email is used for login and rota delivery. Start and finish dates, these control when a staff member appears on the rota. Leaving the start date blank includes them immediately. Setting a finish date removes them from future schedules after that date. If a staff member leaves, you can either archive their profile to retain history or delete it if it's no longer needed. Now let's take a look at how leave is managed in the Omnirota system. Under Settings, Leave Type, you'll find a list of leave categories such as annual leave, study leave, sick leave, and so on. These are pre-configured with common options but can be customized to suit your organization. Each leave type can have its own accrual period, typically January to December. When setting up your system, you'll enter the current year's leave allowance, any carryover from the previous year, and any leave already used in this quota period. Once this is entered, the system automatically manages leave balances. You'll only need to update the figures annually when the new accrual period begins. Staff can request leave via the PC version or the app, or you can enter it manually under staff details. To manage leave requests, go to the Manage Leave section. You'll see Pending Requests. From here you can approve or reject requests. Rejections can include a reason which is sent to the staff member. If leave is entered after a rota has already been generated, there's no need to manually edit the rota. Simply add the leave. The system will flag scheduling conflicts and allow you to adjust accordingly. You can manage school holidays and public holidays under Settings. Bank holidays can be entered manually or imported. We'll send you a list each year that can be loaded into the system. Let's look at how to set fixed rules and specific availability for staff. Navigate to Staff, Fixed Rules. This is typically used for days off and other regular sessions. You can copy or edit rules to quickly apply similar availability on other dates. For example, if Arthur has an AM meeting on May 15th, just duplicate the existing date rule and update the shift and date. If someone has meetings on multiple dates, edit the existing rule and add all the applicable dates, for example, April 11th and May 23rd for PM meetings. As rules are allocated in precedence, order is critical, so the meeting will need to be placed before any other session that could be allocated in that slot. Now let's look at availability. For example, Charles Campisi is unavailable for early sessions during school holidays due to school drop-offs. This can also be used to block dates for particular session types. For example, Charles can't be allocated duty on July 15th. Let's look at session types. Select session types from the menu. Your system comes with all your session types preloaded, but you can add or edit them at any time. From here you can customize display color, the label, and other visual preferences. Now let's look at how rota rules are applied. First, availability. Brian Brown has the highest priority, so if available he will be assigned the session. If he's unavailable, Arthur Abel is the backup. It will be allocated every second Thursday morning. For more complex allocations, such as duty, the rules may involve ensuring the session isn't allocated before leave, rotating the days to allow fair distribution, allocating according to the number of session work to ensure appropriate apportionment. Rules are applied in the order that they appear in the system. So for instance, if a session like child health is a priority, move it higher in the allocation order so it's filled before sessions with lower priority. Now let's look at exceptions, rota creation, and final steps. Exceptions identify issues that need attention, such as missing duty sessions or unallocated rooms. Each exception has a weighting, so more critical issues, say no AM duty allocated, will have a higher weighting. The system can iterate the rota dozens of times, optimizing it to reduce or eliminate these errors. Once all your rules and staff details are in place, select Create Rota. Set the start date, number of weeks, number of iterations and the maximum error threshold. The system will generate the rota automatically, optimizing based on all configured rules. You can also create a rota for specific staff. For example, a new registrar mid-cycle. The system will only update their sessions, leaving other staff untouched. Editing the rota is simple. Click on any shift and change the relevant field. You can mark it as a fixed rule so it will be maintained if you recreate the rota. You can also select multiple sessions or staff to update at once. Notify staff via email or phone. The rota can be viewed in multiple formats. Staff view, session view, room view, timeline view, filter by session types, rooms, or individuals. The rota can be emailed, printed or saved as a PDF, or exported to Outlook, iPhone or Android calendars for easy sharing. To manage the order that staff sessions and rooms are listed, navigate to Rota Settings Order, move the relevant record and save. There are multiple reports available, safe to explore, and nothing you do here will affect the rota. A few of the most commonly reports are: Leave Planner displays staff leave and admin sessions. Sessions Calendar view any session type over time. Total Sessions Report to provide comprehensive statistics based on working time equivalents. Reports can be customized and exported to Excel for further analysis. Finally, what to do if you need help. Use the Support tab to raise a ticket. Choose a category, for example, Rule Change, enter a subject, New Doctor starting in March, and add any relevant attachments or notes. Our team monitors support requests closely, and we aim to respond within 24 hours.